Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. My name's Anthony. I post a video about my life every single day, put it on this YouTube channel, and for some reason people take time out of their day to watch my day, which I think is mad. And it's Tuesday, it's during the week, so we're starting our day early outside, getting our steps in and getting the dogs woke. You know what, I'm just grateful that it's not raining on us yet. And what's the plan of action for today? I've got to work, I've got to do my day job, but then I've got some DIY to do. What have I got on the DIY list? You'll find out, so stick around and let's get on with this walk. Then it's time to start my day job. Right, that's it. I've sat there for far too long. I need to get on with doing my stuff as well. Works has been that busy, I've not been able to move. Now I can time to take a break. I'm doing more work, but for me, which makes no sense at all, but you know what I'm saying, so let's crack on. So, the bit of work that we need to do is this corner of this wall has always been a bit funky, like it just looks a mess, like, look at the state, it's horrible, it flakes. I'm not entirely sure why it does that, but like every time it gets painted it just redoes it. My electric sander out, we've got it here. We're gonna plug this little bad lad in. We're gonna sand all down this wall. We're gonna sand the skirting boards here, here and here, and we're gonna sand that middle bit as well. Probably sand a bit of this wall as well, and then we're gonna repaint up here and down there as well. So we're just basically gonna sand all that and repaint it to make it somewhat better than it currently looks. So a couple of things we need at a garage. We need some white paint. Let's go and grab that. It's warm. What? It's warm. Oh my god. It's actually really warm. I've been looking at my temperature all day on my phone, it's saying like 8 degrees. I'm not being funny, that ain't 8 degrees. Nearly close to sitting out and having a brew weather. I mean, I'm not gonna do that because I ain't got time to do it, but it just makes me want to go on holiday really bad. Oh my god, that's actually really boiling that sun as well. Oh, that's nice, that is nice. Let's get this bag out. We need to find some rolling stuff. Let's take that. Scraper set we might need, so I'll take it. Unless we've got a single scraper, and we'll take that brush. Oh, I've got sanding blocks as well. I might sand it by hand. I'll try that as well. We've got a lot of stuff in this bag that I don't ever remember buying or needing or using. Have we got a small... Oh, we have got a small roller. Oh, class. Right. I mean, I don't know how that happened. We've got paintbrush, small roller, the sanding block, scraper just to scrape the excess off. All that can go back in there, and I can put it back up on there. And then... we've got some white paint. I'm actually surprised that was so easy. I was not expecting it to be that easy. Let me catch some more rays before I go in. It's going behind the clouds now. Absolutely gutted. I come outside thinking it we're going to be freezing. Guess what? It's not freezing. It's warm. I'll chuck the paint down there. Grab the rest of the stuff. And now we can officially crack on with getting this wall sorted. So let's do that now. Yes, we've got the scrapers. So let's take one of these out without trying to scrape my hand off. Oh, they're sharp. I don't think they were that sharp. And then I just need to scrape the excess off the wall. So the wall is a lot smoother than it was, but it's still like, I'm not sure what this is underneath it, this black stuff. Obviously that's plaster, but I don't know what the black stuff is underneath it, so I might need to Google what that is. So I might need a coat or something going over it before I paint it. It's ready to go that side of it. I just need to now do this bit, that corner, and then just the skirting boards. So let's crack on and let's finish what we started. Have I got any dinner? And yes, I do. What have we got on the plate today for this lunchtime meal? We've got more of the same as yesterday. We've got the salad, we've got some bacon, we've got some egg, we've got some cheese, we've got some chicken. You know the dance by now. Come on, we're trying to eat healthy. We're trying to, I'd say make gains, but we're trying to lose weight. So make gains, lose weight, same thing in it. We're just trying to make progress. So let's have a little look in here. Ooh, look at that there. It's good. It's good. I'm absolutely starving, so I'm going to get this down me, and you don't want to see me eat because I eat like I've never been fed. I'll come back to you at the end and give you a score on the door out of 10. And that is dinner done. And that's me heading off back to work. But score on the door for that dairy dinner, I'm going to give that a 9.1 out of 10. It was very, very good, very, very tasty, very, very healthy. So let's get cracking back on with my working day. Right, skip fast forward a few hours later. I've now finished work and I've been thinking about what this is.
I think it says paint because it does peel off. I think it's like some damp-proof coating for paint. I'm not quite sure. And I was thinking, do I need to fill the wall in? I'm not sure if I need to fill it in.
Let me know what you think down in the comments. Does it need sanding and painting, or does it need filling? Right, so I don't know if I've used really bad paint, but it doesn't look much better than it did before. It looks a mess, if you ask me. I have got some filler, so I'm going to try and fill in over it because it does feel a bit bumpy. Fill over the top of it and then paint over the top of the filler once the filler is somewhat dry. I've never used filler before, so I'm going to give it a try and see, well, what it's like. I can't make it any worse than that. Surely I can only make an improvement, so we're going to give it a go. We've made quite good progress, to be fair. I didn't think we would, but we did. Because when I started painting originally, it was going on like soup. And then I was like, you know what? Let me try and fill the wall because it's bumpy, it's really bumpy. If I try and fill the wall and then paint over the filler, that makes more sense to me logically than trying to paint directly onto a wall that's got nothing underneath it and it's very bumpy. So you'd end up with a really bumpy wall. Anyway, this is what it looks like now. You can still obviously see this stuff underneath it where it looks a bit funky, but I put filler over the top of it as like a base layer. And then obviously once it dries a little bit, I'll sand it and then repaint over it. But that's looking like it'll be a tomorrow job, not today job. And I've done the same here as well. Just put a bit of filler over it just to make it less bumpy. Then I'll sand it off by hand. I'll just give it a once over with the hand sander and then give it a paint and see what it looks like. But that'll be a tomorrow thing. So make sure you tune in tomorrow to see if we end up with a nicely painted wall or if I need to ring someone to come and get a real man to do it. Hopefully we can sort it ourselves and then that's another thing ticked off the list. But you know what? That's the first time I've ever used filler. And it was quite therapeutic. I can see why plasterers do it, and I know plasterers do it on like a massive scale. But I can see why they do it. It's quite therapeutic. I was sat there just like going on myself, just talking to myself whilst I was doing it. And I didn't get bored. But anyway, not the point. Let's get all this packed away. Let's get that white soup packed away. I'm gonna get sorted, get all this away, and then try and get out on a walk to burn some calories because I ain't done nothing today. And I tell you, nothing. Then we get back, do some weights, and have some tea, man, because I'm absolutely starving. But first, let's get this put away and see if we've got enough time for the walk. And we step outside to get the steps in, get some exercise in, and get some calories burned. But no walk would be official without starting the workout. So start that, whack the phone in the pocket, and off we shall go to burn some calories. We've returned home. Let's have a look at the stats for the walk. We've done 3.56 kilometers, 35 minutes, 47 seconds. That is a hella fast pace. 216 calories burnt. That is an absolute blistering pace. But now we're home. Now it's time to get sorted, chill out, and have some tea, man, because I'm absolutely, yes, you guessed it, starving. And I nearly fell at the second hurdle, getting excited to have my tea. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to eat. I'm starving. Forgot to do my bloody weight workout. So, the garage door gets open. We are going to do this workout, whether I like it or not, we are doing it. We made a big promise to myself that I would do a workout with weights every single day, so that's what I'm going to do. Get this all lot moved out of the way as normal, get on that weight bench, get 100 bench pressing and 100 bicep curls done. That's the workout done and dusted. And with nights like this, now 7:30, and it still feels, well, it's still light, it's just still light, look at it. Just look at it, it's still light. We just need some sun, some heat, and some barbecues. That's what we need. But anyway, now it's time to get in. After me gains o'clock, look, have a look at that. If you don't think I've done the workout, you can see the look at the muscle on this guy, because I'm going to keep doing every single day. We're going to do one workout every single day. Now it's time to get in, get me shower, then get some tea, because I'm absolutely, yes you guessed it, starving. And skip fast forward a little while later, and we've got some tea, man. I've done my weights, I've had my shower, all that jazz, and now it's time for my favourite part of the day. I feel like Charlie Sloth then. Time for my favourite part of the show. Right now, we got some tea, man. And what have we got on the plate? I know you're asking, I know you want to know. It's a fan favourite from me. It's chilli and rice and everything nice. And people are going to be like, why do you eat chilli so often? Because it's a very low calorie and very high taste. That's why I eat chilli all the time. And we've got rice cakes, some homemade crisps, an oddie crunchy. The answer to that is yes, they are. So I'm going to get this and those down me. You don't want to see me eat this, because I eat like I've never been fed, and I'll come back to you at the end and give you a score on the door for that there lovely scrumptious tea. And that is tea done. And that is me done. I've just watched the last 5 minutes of England. Game beat 1-0 of Japan. What's that about? Gareth Southgate sat there fist pumping going, yes, get in the boys. You've proved me. Right or wrong, I don't know what they've proved him, but if we go and play in the World Cup like that, we'll be out before we're even in. But with that being said, score on the door for that there tea. Get back on the subject. I'm going to give that an 8.8 out of 10 is a score on the door for that there chili, rice and everything nice. But get all that out of the way. It has got to that point in the day where I do need to say, that is it. That is the end of the vlog. Don't be sad that it's over. Be grateful that it happened. And I just want to finish by saying, thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're new around here, subscribe. I post every single day on this channel at 7 o'clock. That's 7 days a week. That'll soon be 365 days a year that I post on this channel for you to watch. So subscribe, get on board, join the crew, and I'll see you tomorrow and every other day at 7 o'clock for the next daily vlog. Thanks for watching, and see you in a bit.
Ooh, nah, nah, everybody wants the fame. Not me. She got me singing, ooh la la, vanilla, I want your name. Your name. Ooh, nah, nah, everybody wants the fame. Not me. She got me singing, ooh la la, vanilla, I want your name. Your name.